So the summary for our project, what we want to do with PlayView Analytics is provide a database based off of Steam, which is a game platform, just getting information from players. So some of the key points include the performance for the games, the reviews from the users, the sales for the games, and activity and just all the general information regarding how they're using Steam in their day-to-day lives.
For business rules, we did game data collection. The database collected and stored information on all the games listed in Steam Spy, including things like the game title, developer, publisher, and release date. We also had sales figure tracking. Uh, we showed the sales figures for each game that were updated on a weekly basis to reflect the latest data from Steam Spy. User reviews. We also had user reviews shall be categorized by ratings, positive, neutral, negative, and stored with associated comments and stamps. Things as player active monitoring was tracked and stored average player counts and recent player activity and was updated monthly. We also had a record of all updates, including patches and new content releases that were maintained for each game, and pricing information such as historical pricing data, including discount events, were recorded and made accessible to users. Sorry, business rules continuation. Also, things such as genre classification, where each game was assigned one or more genres. Developer reputation. Database included things as a scoring system for developers based on update frequency, user reviews, and community feedback. Also had game popularity index. It was just based on player activity, sales figures, and review ratings that were calculated to rank games by popularity. Data accessibility, all stored data was accessible through an user interface, which allowed for custom queries and data visualizations. Data source verification. This just means that all data collected from Steam Spy and other sources were verified for accuracy before being entered into a database. And last but not least, user feedback mechanism. Users were able to provide feedback on the data accuracy and suggest additional metrics or features.
Like this, how much all in all. But
for every set. Price of the
For query 4, the purpose of this query was used to retrieve a list of games and their corresponding total sales from sales table, while also organizing the results by sales and descending order. It just helped in sorting the data, and it was essential when if you want to analyze the performance of games based on total sales and prioritize said games to see which ones generate the most which ones generate the most revenue. Now, query 5, this one, it was just to show the insert statement, which was just designed to add a new row into the sales table. In this case, a new record for a specific game was inserted with sales data provided for different time periods. Um, Now, query 6. Um, this query just deletes a specific game from the game table. Um, and that's basically it. Moving on to the next query.
For query 7a, we use it to get the total number of games per genre. So it counts the total number of games in the game table by selecting the genre column, and then we use count. We apply count to the game ID column, which will identify the games. And then the output for that is it's going to list the genres and the corresponding number of games for a genre, which could be useful for analyzing, trends related to game development, just to see how many games are present like in each genre. So this could be good for developers and things like that. And for query 7b, what it does is gets all the games with their corresponding reviews and their ratings, so we can kind of put that all together. See, we join the we use select, which will select the game name and the review text and the ratings, and we join that the two tables with the game ID column, so that only the games with associated reviews are included in the results. And what we get from that is a comprehensive table which includes game names, their reviews, and their ratings, which is another useful query just for analyzing customers, how they feel about certain games, their ratings, and it could help just a user decide if they want to select a certain game or not.